Countries who opposes the two-state solution, the UNGA's no. Votes briefly explain the two-state solution, idea of Israel plus a sovereign Palestinian state coexisting, typical reference to pre-1967 borders. Mention that in recent years the UNGA has passed resolutions endorsing this idea, but not all countries vote in support. 2. Recent example. On 12 September 2025, the UN General Assembly passed a declaration, the New York Declaration, endorsing a two-state solution, calling for a permanent ceasefire, release of hostages, and establishment of a sovereign Palestinian state. The resolution passed overwhelmingly, 142 in favor. 3. Who voted against opposed countries that voted against this resolution include Israel and United States, Argentina, Hungary, Pacific Island nations, Micronesia, Nauru, Palau, Papua New Guinea, Tonga. 4. Reasons. Context. Israel's leadership has publicly stated there will be no Palestinian state. U.S. objections often relate to security concerns, definitions, what entities are recognized, etc. Some of the smaller countries opposing may have strategic alliances, foreign aid relationships, religious or ideological alignments. For example, many Pacific Island nations have strong evangelical Christian influence or have close ties with the U.S. or Israel. 5. Implications. The opposition tends to limit the political legitimacy or momentum for unilateral recognition of Palestine outside negotiated settlement. But even with opposition, the large majority in favor sends a strong diplomatic message. These votes are non-binding in many cases, but carry moral, political weight. 6. Conclusion. Sum up. While many countries support two-state solutions, a minority including some key allies of Israel oppose or reject it, at least in certain UN votes. Pose questions. What does opposition mean for peace prospects? How much influence do these no votes have? B. Countries supporting two-state solution, recognizing Palestinian statehood via UN. Title: Who's supporting Palestine? Two-state solution backers in the UNGA 1. Introduction. Define the two-state solution, recall why it has wide international support historically. Mention recent diplomatic moves, declarations, recognitions of Palestine, UN votes. 2. Recent example, New York Declaration, 12 September 2025. UNGA resolution passed 142-10 in favor. Supports permanent ceasefire, release of hostages, establishment of sovereign Palestinian state. 3. Which countries have recognized Palestine or shifted their policy? France, Belgium, Malta, Monaco, Luxembourg, and Andorra have formally recognized a Palestinian state in conjunction with the recent UN meetings. United Kingdom, Canada, Portugal, Australia also announced recognition or steps toward recognizing Palestine. Many countries, over 150 UN member states, already recognize Palestine. 4. Which countries voted in support broad majority, including all Gulf Arab states? Also, many Western democracies, outside the no list. For example, India is among those that backed the resolution, in general the large majority of UN members. 5. Reasons, context behind support. Principle of self-determination for the Palestinian people. International law references, UN resolutions, borders, rights, etc. Pressure due to humanitarian crisis in Gaza and West Bank, global public opinion, diplomatic momentum, desire among many countries for a negotiated peace, stability in the Middle East, etc. 6. Challenges, caveats. Recognition doesn't always equal full diplomatic relations or control on the ground. Some supporters condition their recognition or endorsement, e.g., on demilitarization, governance by the Palestinian Authority without Hamas, etc. Not all countries that support two-state solution yet recognize Palestine formally. Some support in principle. Israel and U.S. opposition remains a very significant counterweight. 7. Conclusion. The wave of recognitions and